Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Throwing is Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
Phil King. Crowd love Yanni.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The man in coverage was Trent McDuffie. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
63.
Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Some mistakes already in the 1st quarter. If he holds on to that one, 1st down.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They go play action. Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Marquise Brown.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Now they'll audible to something else. On 3rd down is Pacheco. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
At the 49-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Chiefs had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for that 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Kyle Leviani.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And Hurts going to move him around. Back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Well, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Pacheco. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to move back in front. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
13. Eagles 8. Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
We talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Pacheco once again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. First down, they go back to Pacheco. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Seven yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Pacheco is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the Eagles' 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now this time Mahomes will throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
Mahomes will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The 2-point conversion is all good. That keeps the score. Chiefs 19, Eagles 8. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Start of the third quarter, the Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is met at at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gives to Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Under pressure, they got him again.
A lawsuit by multiple defenders.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense, and their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the 2nd half.
To Barkley on the check down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
1st down, Eagles.
73.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play.